Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a culture for Emmy Eagle. Let's play with makeup. If you've been here before, welcome back. So we're excited. I meant to say my name, but you know what? Everyone seems to know my name anyway, Alex. Okay? We're just waiting for you. So we're excited. There's no way to redo the live stream. I'm not doing it. So we're just gonna wait till we're just gonna wait. Okay. And then okay. So it's gonna be a fun Friday. Hopefully it's not about like not really negativity, but you know what's going on right now. And I feel like we still need to talk about a few things that I should have finished Wednesday. But if you've seen a live stream of the Life Glam one, yeah, I didn't do a video on that one because like edit is like, yeah, no, I'm not in the mood to edit. I just did it and everything else. But next time. So like I said, we're still waiting for Christine. If do yeah. But yeah. Okay. Message. Okay. Whatever happens, happens. Do. I don't want the necrophonics today at all. I'm that move. Okay. Something is wrong with my battery. I don't know what. I think it's because it's overheated. Okay, she's. Okay, I was like, wondering if she's coming in. Okay. Here's a Christine's good. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Christine won't be here tonight, because she's. Okay. 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 Yeah, Christy won't be able to come on the live stream, but she might come in the chat. So may or may not because of weather.
Okay.
Right. Christy won't make it tonight.
Anyway, I'm on my tablet, but I'm not on this tablet.
Okay.
I'm on the big one.
Okay.
Which we both know I wasn't able to do for a while.
So how was your endocrinologist?
Endocrinology appointment? You know,
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it was all right. She lowered my dosage.
That's good.
And she also gave me 2 months worth of free samples. So that's also good. I told her how much I'm paying right now. She's like, no, that's still too much.
Yep.
I don't think I ever showed you what it looks like. So take one of these. They're liquid. Break off one, take it.
Does it taste good?
Huh?
Does it taste good?
They taste like honey.
Huh.
So I'm fine with that. So I asked her the first one, I'm like, all right, before I take this, what does this stuff actually taste like so I don't choke on it? She's like, from what I understand, it tastes like honey. So I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm wearing?
Yes, those are pretty. Those are pretty.
I sewed it yesterday.
Oh.
The thing with this, I sewed it for just around the house. So it has this nice pattern.
That's really pretty.
My hips are so big. Anyway, I have to take it in again. But that's the back.
That is really pretty.
So with this, I can literally, it's reversible, so I could wear it either way. Because it's got a seam in the back and a seam on each side because I had to take that in this morning. Look, oh God, I gotta take that in again. Just took that in.
Right. I mean, that's really pretty.
Thank you. I only had a yard of this fabric left and I put it to use.
Yep. That's the best way to go.
This, if not this weekend, next week, I'm going to put that one dress on the machine, just finish that shit out.
You okay? You just couldn't get up there that fast enough. Come on. You're acting like you didn't do it on purpose. You know, like you did it on purpose. Okay. Are you doing a trust thing?
So Rob won't be in here with us tonight because his daughter is here. She's enjoying the peace and quiet and tranquility of the house.
That's good.
Let's see. She ate what I cooked yesterday, which is good. And then she had thirds today on dinner.
No, oh, really? That's awesome.
Thirds for breakfast.
He was hungry.
Yeah. Plus, she's getting tired of takeout. That's basically all her mom does is takeout, or she'll burn food and tell her to eat it. Or she tells her to just make a sandwich and have that. A sandwich is not a freaking dinner.
Oh, it depends. Oh, it depends. Sometimes I eat sandwiches for dinner if I'm not in the mood for what's cooking. I'm like, nah, I eat something else.
I kind of feel sorry for her when she's over there because, I plain feel sorry for her when she's over there. Her mom makes her do the laundry, do the dishes, vacuum, mop, sweep, cook, clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen.
Wow.
You're like,
I don't.
she's
I'm
14.
not taking the mother's side on that, but how old is she? 14? She needs to learn how to do that anyway, so she's good.
Her mom makes her do it every day.
Clean is everyday thing. But the laundry, I don't understand that part.
Her mom trashes the house and then makes her clean it.
Yeah.
That's why here she should not worry about that.
I guess I'm a little bit of hard card on a lot of things, but chores for a 14-year-old, doing a chores like that's kind of normal anyway, but not doing laundry every single day. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not taking the other side, but she needs to learn to do that anyway. Because mom can't do it for her when she's older, so really, stuff over.
Her mom purposely messes up the place just to make her re-clean it.
At least
her mom purposely messes it up and makes her re-clean it.
At least her mother doesn't do this one time to me. What my dad's girlfriend did. She goes like this to me, calls me if I remember. The house is spotless, it's clean, because I always clean it anyway. But she goes like this, and there's a toothpick on the damn floor. And everything goes look down on the floor. Alex, yes, ma'am? What do you need? She goes, can we come here and get this? I had to pick up a damn toothpick. I in my freaking head. This fucking woman could not fucking pick up a fucking toothpick.
Well, here's the thing. If she's going to make her do all that, she should pay her an allowance.
Nah, I don't think that.
Savannah's not the one making the mess.
Does she make a mess at your house, at the Rob's house?
Mm-mm.
She cleans it up, doesn't she?
She makes sure it doesn't get messy.
There you go. Like I said, I'm not taking the mother's side by no means. I'm just saying, like with the kids, here they do chores, but they don't get money.
Rob went to go pick her up yesterday, and he had to wait an hour. Well, it's going to be a while. She has chores to do. What's the chores? She has to take out the trash, do the dishes, wash down all the countertops, mop the floors, clean the bathroom, do the laundry, and clean the living room and both bedrooms. The fuck she have to clean her mom's bedroom for?
Like I said, I'm a little hard towards, I mean, that's just life right there anyway.
Doesn't do it, she's not going nowhere.
She sounds like me on that shit then. You ain't doing shit, so you get that shit done. Well, I don't say shit. Get this stuff, get the chores done.
She's on summer vacation. She shouldn't have to be, she should be able to relax for a while.
Well, it's summer vacation. I already talked to my sister about this because the kids are doing the same thing as whatever, right? But we want to take them to places, but they still have chores to do. Just because you're summer vacation, you're off from school and not from life or home. They still have to do
Here's
that.
the thing. Savannah said, I just cleaned the house. If you wouldn't have just thrown everything around, made me re-clean it, it wouldn't have to take so long now, would it? Narcissist. So all she is a freaking narcissist. And to treat her kid like a slave, though, on every day, mess up the house. She cleans it, mess it up again right after she cleans it, mess it up again and again and again. One of these days, that kid's going to snap on her.
And let the girl snap on her.
We are.
But like I said, I'm a little hardcore on chores. And that's, the kids are learning to clean the bathroom once a week.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do that no matter what. They sweep and they sweep the hallways, they sweep the room every single day, the stairs every day. They have to, clean up their room. They have to do their own laundry. They do everything, and we're still adding more stuff. And my brother says, as you get older, you get more chores to do. They have to even go outside and to help the yard. We don't let them sit around or anything like that. But that's just with everyday chores. I already told my brother, just because they're doing the sweeping and doing the stairs, it's not automatically they have to do that. But doing the bathroom, clean the cat litter boxes, the yard, that's periodically. That's how they're going to get rewarded.
But the difference is you all are not going right behind them and purposely messing it up.
They do that on themselves, sadly.
Exactly. Oh, my friend Janelle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had, she's the one that does the plants, Planty Life with Janelle. She has, let me see if I can pull this up. She sells stuff on her Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay. I gotta pull this up. Let's see, where should be. She has now started to make like the cutest like glasses to drink out of.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta find those. Those are freaking cute. She and I were conversating earlier.
Well, those are cute.
Right? So she makes these, she puts the artwork on there. Right? I like the ones with the little cows because those are adorable. And so she sells these. So I told her next month when I get a few of those that she's going to reopen her shop, her online shop. And it's I think it's Janelle's Glam Boutique. She's going to reopen that and rename it. But she's going to have those glasses on there with a bunch of different designs on them. So I gave her an idea.
Yeah.
For specific ones where people like custom pieces. She can just use some of my artwork, like dragons, skulls, stuff like that,
Yeah.
and put that on the cups because it will make her more sales.
Yep. You can get some
And
commission.
she sells the chakra bead bracelets. I have some of them.
Ooh.
They're really nice. Her kids like to sit down and help her make those. So
That's good. At least the kids are helping.
mhm.
At least they're enjoying it too.
It's like her older kids work and her younger kids like to stay at home and help her around the house.
Huh.
Which is fine because they like to help their mom.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, at least they're helping their mom and enjoying it. That's what matters.
Mhm. Because I know they get rewarded later.
Yep.
She's like, if you do this and you remember to do this, this is what you'll get at the end of the week.
Yeah, I wish my kids would do that, but no, they expect if they do it or not.
I had to laugh. It wasn't being mean. I had to laugh.
It was hard to tell. I was looking at the video, looking at the live stream, and I said, "Oh, Christine was like, you can hear it."
Maybe Christine was trying not to laugh.
To me, it's not. I can't laugh about it because it's annoying as hell and it drives me nuts.
I know.
This is like,
He walked in and said one thing to you. You told him something. He goes out of the room and all of a sudden you hear it. I'm sorry, I had to laugh.
he does that. I'm beginning to like, dude, I'm so tired of this crap. You can tell by my like, really, dude. I have to hear that every single time.
I told him 9
Every
o'clock.
single day. It's like, it would be different with like once in a blue moon type of deal, but no, it's not.
I really couldn't make out what your brother was saying, except for a little bit here and there. But other than that, it was kind of.
It was like I was like, I was like, oh, okay, this is not something like.
At one point, I kind of had to laugh a little more because your nephew sounded kind of like either Linus or Charlie Brown talking.
This is so whiny, but it's like, damn it, dude, stop with this crazy. And when I told him, I said, dude, you need to stop it. I'm doing a live stream. He had it really quickly because he realized, wait a minute, I'm on camera. People can hear me because that's one thing we can get him to stop doing as much. Is we have a camera and he automatically stops because he knows I'll keep it. He knows I have older videos to show him how you act. My brother has one of him doing that, and he's like, he was so embarrassed. He's like, well, there you go.
Savannah,
What's going to happen?
When I'm cooking or baking something, Savannah likes to come over and see what I'm doing. And sometimes I let her help me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you want to put this in there? Can I? Yeah. Because she likes to learn how to cook.
Hey, good for her. I mean, she's smart. But like I said, let her snap. Should be okay.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I said. That's why I'm not taking. That's why I said this. Savannah sounds like me. She's calm and collected until she gets tired of the BS and she's gonna snap.
Oh yeah.
And let it happen. That's what happened to my dad's girlfriend, was my abuser and everything else. And that's what happened. I finally snapped my head basically and I said, I'm so freaking tired of this. I'm done. And that was it. Never seen it after that. After I left, never saw her again.
According to you, that was a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Stop licking my mouse.
5 years ago when I first moved in, And you can go like way back in my videos, right?
Mhm.
You can hear his ex yelling at Savannah, smacking her. And you could hear the hairbrush just tearing her hair out.
Okay, Jessica, I hope you feel better.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Hi, Alex and Shar. I'm not feeling too good today, so I might not be able to stay on for long. Just want to say hi."
I hope you feel better.
I hope you do feel better. Because
'Cause-
my sister at the beginning of the week, even though we had plans and everything else, that kind of got on hold because she got sick.
Yeah,
It's that kind of stuff going around. Everybody's
yeah,
gonna
right.
sick except for me. And then 3 weeks later, I'm sick. Like,
Yeah. You type
but
in
usually I
here.
don't get sick like that. Is it like sinus issues, something like that, Jessica?
So that's me that just typed in "You're welcome, Jessica."
I see.
Because earlier today, no, that was yesterday. Yesterday, somebody tried kicking me out of my Instagram, right? So I reset it. And that's why I'm in here right now on the big tablet.
Huh.
Because I was like, fuck this. I'm just going to go in on the big tablet. Because the small tablet wasn't letting me in.
Mhm.
I was like, screw it. I'm just going to use this one and see if it works. And it worked better.
Yep.
Some guys at the fake FBI thought they would call up Rob today and try to harass him. And they're like, well, we have a suspicion that we're suspect of you being involved in money laundering. And he's like, what? How? Reword that. We suspect that you're a suspect in money laundering. He's like, no. And he went off on them because he's a retired Intel major.
Strep throat. Oh, damn, Jessica, it's strep throat. I have chronic smoking device and never lays
Hmm.
Jessica says she has strep throat.
Oh, throat.
Mm.
Over on my channel, there is a can I drop that in here?
Yeah,
A
you
link
should.
to
You
Team
should
Broth.
go on your YouTube channel, find the video, and just copy the link and just post it on there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Anyone has.
See video. I wonder if I put that in my playlist. I might have already put that in my playlist. We'll see. I don't have that many in my playlist. It's mostly swans.
Oh, she has an allergy issue and a developing. Oh, damn.
Something, Jessica. We're all allergic to bullshit.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Let's see. I know I can find that.
I usually make ginger, honey, and lemon tea. But you put what you do, you get the honey, then you get the lemon, you cut the lemon in slices.
Yep. And then as soon as I can find it, I'll drop my.
And chop up some ginger and let that sit. Then get some. Now after it sits in and everything. Okay, Stella, you're about here to press buttons on my mouse because you want to lay on it. And then you put water in it and heat up the water, and there you go.
Yeah. This is gonna take forever. I found the video of those aprons I made for you and your sister.
Mm-hmm. She uses them.
I'm sure.
Right. She does. She uses them.
That's good. And that's, easy wash, just like you would a pair of jeans. How'd she like that anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, that recipe is way back there. Let's see, it shouldn't be too far from that. There's a lot of videos before I had this this desk in here,
Yeah.
the way I wanted it. That's kind of funny. Like, I didn't have the fabric table over here. I had put it in the middle of the room, and then I would fold it up and put it away like every time. Or put it in a certain direction if I still had to use it. Holy crap.
If you're allergic to Jessica, get elderberry syrup. That stuff, I used to take it every single day. I have to get some more. Oh my gosh. It has like cinnamon in it. It has other stuff like spices.
Elderberry is really good for you.
Mm-hmm. And just take a spoonful every day.
Yep. Holy crap. Still looking.
I don't take like over-the-counter medicine as much.
Me
It has to take me. The only time I take over-the-counter medicine is usually ibuprofen.
I can't have ibuprofen. I can't have acetaminophen.
Mm.
If you know what that is. I can't even have an aspirin. I didn't realize how far back that is.
Just look at your videos on your YouTube on your not on your phone, but on no.
Chilly. I'm on my tablet. Oh, here we go. I got my healing soup. Copy link. Back here.
You might want to try oregano tincture or tincture. It's supposed to help with the strep throat too.
Like the cilantro.
Yes, thank you.
That, right.
I hate words that I can't pronounce. Unless
it's okay.
It's so hard. Even me looking at it, it's like, what the? Until I have to read it. It's like,
yeah. So right there is a link to my healing soup. You don't have to make the whole entire soup. You can just make the broth. I use balsamic vinegar in it because balsamic vinegar kills airborne bacteria that get into the body. It's also a fat burner.
My brother can't have apple cider vinegar.
He what?
He can't have apple cider vinegar. He has a rare reaction to it.
I don't like the taste of apple cider vinegar. It's always gave me hives.
Then you may be allergic to it.
I am, and I love the taste of balsamic. So anyway, Jessica, you can always like go to that link and okay. When I make healing soup or my healing broth, I don't get sick, period. That's just how that is.
I don't get sick very often. If I do, I'm down for the count for about a week or few. Like last Halloween. I was out of the count for that one. For a couple of days. He's like, Halloween, I gotta do the Halloween video. I'm tired. Sleeping
that video for my healing soup, I did that when I lived in Folsom, PA with Rocco from Roaming with Rocco. That's when his dad was alive. His dad was a mean old geezer.
And the only time I get really sick too is from the stomach flu. My sister one time had a stomach flu, and she didn't have it for about 2 weeks. And I stayed on her chair by accident. I said, okay, it's been, I got sick the next day, puking. I said, give me something to stop. I hated it. I hated it because I don't like puke. So me, if I puke, I'm going to puke more.
It was an asinine situation for you.
Yeah. I was just spending time over my sisters with my niece and her children and everything else, and all I know, I'm getting sick the next day. Luckily, this was the day I was going home, but still, most of the day I was sleeping. And my brother's like, "You need to take some Pepno." Okay. Man, that's the only time I will probably get sick quicker than any because of the stomach flu. The rest, it's really weird. It's really rare, unless I'm having an allergy. The funny part and the ironic thing, I'm allergic to cats, but I have cats.
Well, you might be allergic to more than one breed, or one breed you're more allergic to than another.
I'm more allergic to the dandruff. Like I can sleep and then I can tell if one of my cats slept next to me and I lay on the cat, I can tell that, oh, okay. And I usually take I'd rather take allergy medicine, but if I know I'm having the sniffles, I know the allergies, I just take one, I'm pretty much good.
Yeah. I'm going to share this out with Rocco.
Okay.
And Rob, because why not?
He can watch too.
He can, all the way from the living room. Oh, Mary Catherine was on. Oops, I guess she's still on. Friday Night Gab. Let's see, share. Messages. Go to Rocco. Because he might come in. Rocco hasn't been doing too good. He's old. Okay, send that to Rob. Oh, you know what? I'll share this with my friend Janelle. Janelle. Millicent, Beth, Velvet. Have no idea who that person is. Nope. Nope. No. Jen Gerard is busy. Anyway, I have Jen Gerard in my stuff on Instagram. She's pretty cool. She's a nice person to talk to. Holy crap, why did my stomach do that? Anyway. Oh, this actually isn't a shirt. Let me show you. And I made this yesterday. I had to readjust it today, but it's a dress. It's a little like something I made for just around the house. It's reversible. You've got this. I've had this fabric from Fabric Mart Fabrics in Sinking Springs, Pennsylvania for like maybe a couple of years. But anyway, this is reversible. Even though it's got the seam down the back. Yeah, totally reversible. It is comfy. It is very comfy. It's like at first I was thinking like, is this gonna be comfortable? Put it on, like, heck yeah. And the right length for just around the house. I'll wait for her to come back. I might go grab my knitting, which is right over here. Yes, I do that too. Don't ask, because I don't even know what I don't know how to do until I find out. Always take this when I go to endocrinology. Gives me some shit to do while I'm sitting there bored. I like to sit at doctor's appointments and we have nothing to do. No, I bring my something to do. Oh, hey. She was talking about my frock that I have on.
Oh, yeah. I was going to the bathroom. I need to drink some water because I'm peeing like crazy. Yeah, why? But I was like, then I had to get cookies from my brother because I had to give him cookies. And then went down there to his room, gave him his cookies, and said, I need some more coffee. Okay. I was like, okay, bro. I love you.
That's funny. It's either sit here and knit and talk because I can do that. I made a FUBU in this one, but I don't really care. Really don't.
Oh, thank you for the kisses. Mm.
Didn't give me kisses today. He bit me. Yeah. I was petting him real gentle and giving him like little gentle scratches, and then he turned on me and bit my hand.
Was it a love bite?
No. It was a bite.
Oh, damn.
See that?
Yeah.
Rob was like, no, no, no. Like I yelled at the cat. Then I told him I don't trust him, and he walked away from me.
It's like that.
I don't trust you right now. Get away. Oh, I was at the Michael's Crafting during the winter, right? During the winter months.
Oh, that's pretty.
And the manager there, I was asking him about, like some yarn, and he's like, you need to get purple, white, and yellow. And I'm like, why? Those are school colors. He pulled up his pant leg to reveal his socks. Purple, white, and yellow. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I went back and I got the yarn. It was the last of it too. Like, oh my God. So I told the cashier, I'm like, you know what, let the manager know that the lady came back and got the purple, white, and yellow. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because he suggested that I get purple, white, and yellow. She's like, oh, I remember that in the break room. He was saying something funny about that. Thank you. I don't know what it's going to be yet. One year, let's see, this was 4 years ago, I crocheted an entire sweater, right? Wearable, pull it on sweater with perfect different colors of stripes.
That's awesome.
And boy, was I ever glad I was done with that. It took me a month. And the stitch count in that came out perfect on every stripe.
That is awesome. My niece does crocheting. She's really good at it, but she gets it from her grandmother.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that. You were telling me that's why you ended up following my channel and we became friends, because I sew, knit, crochet, and other shit. That I reminded you of someone.
Mm-hmm. I still enjoy watching people. When Christine was doing her, when she was on live one time, she was doing the same thing. She was crocheting and everything else. I said, I said, just keep it up a little bit higher so I can watch. She's just like, okay. Because I enjoy watching people. It's like
a very quiet ASMR.
Yes, it is. And I enjoy it. It's so fun to see it. It's like, oh, okay.
Come on, Plubu. I guess I have more than one Plubu. I shouldn't, but I guess I do. Whatever, I can fix that. What you do if you have a little accident in your stitch is you can actually take some yarn later with a yarn needle and weave it through. And it'll look like nothing was ever wrong with it.
Oh, that's awesome, Jessica.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't knit or crocheted a blanket yet. I've thought about it. When I went to my neurologist last, was that May? One of the receptionists, she's like, "Oh my God, you knit." And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "I started getting into knitting, but using the chunky yarn." And she was just watching me knit while they were trying to find something. She's like, she looks over, she's like, "I'm always like this and stuff with my big chunky yarn and those big ass knitting needles." And I'm like, "Girl, you should have started small."
Small is better sometimes.
And I told her, "Well, and the other thing is maybe you should just arm knit that." She's like, "What? Arm knit? Huh?" How do you arm knit? And I'm like, I have a video for that on YouTube about arm knitting. And if anybody wants to learn how to knit using your arms, let me know. I will do that video again. Oh yeah, like I was telling you, the fake FBI tried to pull some shit with Rob earlier, right? Rob has the phone numbers from the Secretary of State all the way to different chains of command. He told the guy, "You go ahead and show up." He's like, "I got some papers that'll say I'm about to blow your mind. Get the fuck out." He's like, "This is how this works. You don't ask for somebody's ID.
Yeah.
You tell them your badge number, your name, and your location." Now, I know this personally because I helped the Philadelphia FBI, what was it, back in 2007, 2008, some shit like that. Catch a terrorist that happened to be working at Einstein University Hospital and the neurology department in the Klein building. And I went there for neurology and ended up catching an Al Qaeda. And he really slipped up because the guy was like asking me where the nuclear facilities were in the state of Oregon. And I'm like, "I'm not going to tell you that." I'm like, "I don't know. I lied." But I'm like, "I don't know. And even if I did know, I wouldn't tell your ass because that's classified information." And he was telling me that his sister lived in Oregon and she wanted to know where the nuclear facilities are. I'm like, "I'm not going to tell you." He's like, "Well, then what's the capital of Oregon?" And I'm like, "The Salem." And he's like, no, it's Portland. And I'm like, no, it's Salem. And he's like, no, Salem is where the witches live.
You have a fuzzy yarn. I can't even.
I have fuzzy yarn. This is just a basic yarn that I'm using with this. So he went on to keep saying shit. And I'm like, you know what? We're done here. And I left. I was in my wheelchair at that time. And I left. I went back to my apartment and I called the FBI and told them exactly what happened. I told him his name, exactly where he worked. They showed up there the next day and he was arrested. And after that one phone call, he took a poor woman hostage. You know, he took a poor woman hostage in the Philadelphia school district on Broad Street. And so, because I wasn't afraid, like, what the F? And so I told her to put him on the phone. He's like, you fucking American bitch. You're gonna burn in hell. And I'm like, you know what, bastard? I'm not afraid of you. I'm like, I'll tell you what, why don't you tell your little buddy Kali, I'll meet you in hell. Because you're coming with me if that's how it goes. And I had called the FBI and let him know that he was holding a person hostage while I had him on one phone. I called them on the other phone. They surrounded that building and he was done. Because he was linked to 19 other terrorists.
I mean,
huh?
I said,
Yeah, make one phone call and take down 20. But here's the sad thing is, they're working in our system, medical systems and everything else. But yeah, it's just, it's hard to like think, you know, and not everybody's bad from every country. There's good people and bad people everywhere. Like
Jessica says she has a fuzzy yarn that she can't get a hang of using.
Really? I have fuzzy yarn that I can knit and crochet with. Also depends on the size of the hook or the size of the knitting needle. Fuzzy yarn, depending on the thickness or the thinness, yes, can be hard to work with.
I got guys certain things of basically it's just, you know, I do painting, but those are really seldom, very seldom that I do. And sometimes I draw flowers, depending on my mood.
Yeah, did you? I thought you were going to start your garden this year.
I was.
All that for just one row. Well, what I do when I go to switch colors over, that's why you see all this right here, is because when I go to start a new color, I hook them together. I'm not a hooker, I just hook colors together. Actually, in other countries, if you crochet, you're known as a hooker because it's a hook.
I mean,
oh, it keeps snagging on itself. Are you crocheting that, Jessica? Okay, let me go grab my fuzzy yarn because I have a crochet hook here. Go grab my fuzzy yarn. Oh, that's right. I have a crochet hook with my fuzzy yarn too. I'll show you something that I sometimes crochet for people. If I'm not using a yarn, I'll just put it in like a reusable bag. So what was Christine doing tonight?
She's over there watching her grandsons, she said. Her grandchildren.
I make lovely hats. Trust me, this hat is warm. I thought about giving this to Christine because she has like super floopy thick hair. This is warm. I got this yarn from Joann's Fabric for, what was it? $2. That's not bad for a whole skein of yarn. One thing I can't stand, this is a pet freaking peeve of mine, is when people call a skein of yarn a skein of yarn. Where the fuck do people get the word skein? Sounds kind of skanky. I don't know. It's a pet peeve. I can't stand it when people mispronunciate. Okay, here's another hat that I had crocheted. Let's see, one of these was knit. Oh yeah. I gotta find somebody with a child's head this small. Isn't that cute? That's like John Deere tractor colors.
Those are cute.
Right.
I live in the winter, so I do live in winter, but it's not all the time. It doesn't stay cold in Georgia.
Then there's this one. This one can be worn somewhat like a beret when I don't have my hair like this.
Jessica says, I was knitting last night. Now I'm back to crocheting. See, I wish I could do that. It's not my forte. I just don't do it.
You know, it's not for everyone though. Everybody has their own niche. You know, and then there's this hat. Thing has thread on it. Oh, did I forget to? Oh, I guess I wasn't done with this one. I forgot to like clip that off. Gosh, I have my hair in a bun, so it's a little hard with this one. And this is just another one of those ones that you just like can wear like a beret. When you have your hair down, of course, because I look ridiculous.
Well, people do have their hair down and up when they're wearing those.
I have my hair up because, I don't know, it's just one of those days. Anyway, don't forget that when you go to Michael's Crafting, right? Always look in, when you're looking for the yarn, go to the very back section of where the yarn is. Caron yarn, right? Look at this. Look, see how fuzzy that is? Okay. These big Caron yarn cakes usually cost about 12 bucks or more. I got it for $7. And both of the blue ones also I got for $7. Girl, you got to learn how to knit and crochet. I have that shit on my channel. What don't I have on my channel? No, I don't have everything on my channel.
I found a yarn that was beautiful purples and blues and rose when I went back to buy it. About 2 hours late, it was bam.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this is what I do for my crochet is I leave that little bit of yarn, the little tail, like this. Then I take them like this. I twist it. I pull that through like so. Put my hook in there. Here's where I become a hooker. Right? And then you go like that. Don't have it too tight. Hold the tail in your hand where the crochet hook is. Loop it like this. We don't have lupus. We're just looping it. And then pull it through. Shit, I accidentally tightened the first one too much doing this. And then loop it. Now, the thing with doing this, when you get 3 of these on here, let me show you a nifty little trick that I learned. Take it through the first part, right? And make sure you have your working yarn. 1, 2, and through. And then what you do, this is how you're going to learn how to make a circle. Take it through again.
I don't know what's happened to this one. My brother-in-law and I watch wrestling, Raw and SmackDown, so I want to know what happened.
Oh, which wrestling?
Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, okay. Well, my friend Mike, he was WWE ECW.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember the wrestler Psycho Mike. Okay, your bro might know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually friends with him. I've stayed at his apartment when I was in Cleveland before.
Nice.
Yeah. For a big fella, he has a cat, or had a cat. His cat Lexi, poor baby. She got old though. She was old. Just the cutest looking gargoyle looking cat. She's one of those cats that look like a gargoyle. But she was one of those Irish cats with the really short hair. So it looked like she was a hairless cat when she wasn't a hairless cat.
Huh?
Cutest thing though. Like, I was going to Cleveland anyway to hang out with Snake Rock and Billy Morris. You know, Billy Morris of Warrant. The guy, she's my cherry pie. That one. Billy's pretty cool though. I still owe him a portrait of himself. I just haven't contacted him lately. But yeah. Anyway, get back to my knitting. I have to be in the mood for crochet. I really do. I have to be in the mood for that. I haven't been in the mood for it. But I don't know what to do with these hats. I really don't. I have no idea what to do with all these hats.
Yeah, I have Michael's. I do have Michael's around me. It's close where my brother works. And
Uh-huh.
then
Oh, your brother works at Michael's?
no, my brother works at a movie theater. My brother just has to
Oh,
do with people.
you work. I get it.
He's been there for about 16 years now.
Oh, cool.
He loved it when he was enjoying movies. Now he doesn't. My poor brother. He can tell you certain movies can go up or down, and he's right.
Oh. I guess we're all having to grab a snack and come on back in a minute.
I am hungry. I had soup today with the grilled cheese for dinner, and I'm hungry.
Girl, that's an appetizer.
Not for me. Fried pickles and ranch. That's the appetizer I want. You never tried fried pickles before? Oh my gosh. Fried pickles are good. Fried cauliflower
That
is
is
also
some
good.
crazy food.
Fried cauliflower is also good. Mm. It's actually good.
What else? Oh, bean noodles are good. So are rice noodles.
But I can eat those and eat some French fries with chicken tenders. Mm.
I don't
So
know. I
good.
guess now that I have my gluten-free flour, I need to start using it for stuff. I've been using the gluten-free pancake mix. That's the stuff. Well, I did that one recipe and I did load it.
Hey, Rocco.
Hey, Rocco. Yeah, we're chatting. Oh, Rocco can tell you about the chicken meatloaf that I make. Mm-hmm. Chicken meatloaf, right, Rock? Oh, Jessica, Rocco has a channel. Rocco roams. And he shows
Just what they do, just bread it up, put it in the frying, and there you go.
You can add anything that you want. Think about it. Pickles or cucumbers.
they are, but deep fried. That's like eating deep fried butter.
Oh,
Deep fried
That's
butter is nasty.
That's just stupid. Okay,
Huh?
I said fried butter is just stupid.
It is. That's like fried Oreos. Why?
Oh no! Fried Oreos is actually good. Fried Oreos is good.
my niece and I
That's
tried it. It was so
right.
good. Pancake. We don't. Okay, Halloween, you can't do it. Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, right? Yeah. Stella, you're not causing any fight. She's here with me. She can come up here all she wants to do. Just because you will be being a brat does not mean you can be a brat to anybody else. Now stop that.
Some year.
Stella doesn't like people. Is she only likes me apparently, but she doesn't like anybody else. But the fried Oreos, they don't use bread. They use pancake mix.
Mm.
We don't deep fry. We air fry those.
Yes.
It's good.
I'm sorry my unit turned on. She shouldn't have turned on.
Look, I do love junk food. Okay. I mean,
Junk food here and there don't hurt nobody, but
I barely get junk food. I'm eating graham crackers right now. Mm.
I'm trying to
Okay,
find
this
my Chibi.
graham- I really love. I get Ritz crackers. I
Mhm.
put cream cheese. I get some
Ritz
pie filling.
With the freaking gluten-free.
And get some pie filling fruit. Usually I get cherries or strawberries. Oh my gosh. Eat that. Or
Yeah.
get some Ritz crackers, get some cream cheese, and get some
Mhm.
Cajun candy. And put it on there. Ooh, that stuff was, ooh. I tried it with ice cream. The Cajun candy with ice cream. It was weird. Uh-huh. Pie filling. One time I was like, oh, you guys still got pie filling. Okay. Because we had it for a cheesecake. It's going like, there's crackers and there's cream cheese. Let's try this. I found low with it.
The
So
link I put up was from something that I baked 2 days ago. I made it again today. And I took gluten-free pancake mix, a can of apple pie filling,
mhm.
and milk and eggs. Made that. That's better than an apple fritter. It's better than anything that has apple in it. And I can eat it because it's gluten-free.
Mhm.
What was that
I
you
have
said,
some
Brooke?
crackers.
You main food.
Oh, cream cheese.
Rocco's
I'll try anything once. I like it. I'm going to keep on eating it. Simple as that.
Rocco's 3 main food groups: caffeine, sugar, and nicotine.
Yep. That sounds like my dad. He loves his sweet.
What?
My uncle,
He
my
goes
uncle
down.
Al, used to work for
Okay.
little Debbie's. So sometimes we get
Yeah.
extra stuff from him.
I'm thinking about like next month, I'm going to get more of that gluten-free pancake mix.
Mhm.
And I want to try making a bunch of different stuff like gluten-free donuts
Mhm.
because that would be good. Trying to think of what else. Donuts. Oh, and just with the regular like gluten-free flour, make myself some bread.
Mhm.
I can start having sandwiches again.
Yeah.
Oh, and bread. Yeah, and making. Yes, yes. Well, it's the King Arthur Baking Company brand, and the mixture that I did with the apples and the pancake mix, you can't keep that in the house for more than an hour. It's gone. Like Rocco calls Savannah grasshopper. So grasshopper had thirds, Rocco. Yeah, the gluten-free diet's been pretty good. The next thing I want to look up for that would be gluten-free lasagna pasta and gluten-free raviolis. Now I know how to make my own marinara. I was taught that by Italians and Sicilians in South Philly when I used to live in Philly. Rocco actually used to live, he born and raised where Wawa Store 1 used to be in Folsom, Pennsylvania. We were both there for when it closed.
Oh.
They should have made that into a museum. You know what though? Alabama is getting Wawa. What the fuck? They skipped Georgia. They have it in Florida on the mainland.
Georgia's weird.
It is. Well, maybe all of
We have small shops depending, and Of course, we have Walmart, Target, all the big things, but sometimes we might see something and then,
Yeah, you guys need Wawa. You need a super Wawa at that. It has a
we have a
deli.
super Walmart. We already have a super Walmart and a super Target.
No, a Wawa is completely different. It's not like a Walmart or anything like that. It's like a convenience store, but better. It's better than a 7-Eleven or a Circle K. Isn't it, Rocco?
We have QT and Racetrack that does that buy-in stuff basically. Like you get your food, like pizza. I'm like, where?
Yeah. But Wawa, you go up to the order screen for the deli. Their salads are really good because you can customize those.
I tried to be the last place for a Walmart. They said no.
Oh, I know how you feel, Jessica. Let's see, Walmart is 30 miles away. Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabric, Michael's Crafting, Five Below, Vision Works. Basically, we only have like one grocery store, a Wawa, 2 pizza places, because I never really talk about them, 1 Chinese food place, a McDonald's, a Dunkin' Donut, and a Wendy's. That is it on a really crappy diner.
I love where 15. Actually,
That's true, Rock. It is an hour and a half away from you, Walmart. They used to have a Kmart in the Keys.
yeah,
In
Kmart's
Maryville.
not bad.
Kmart's like old.
Yeah, no. They shut down the Kmart that used to be around, but they now it's a antiques place. It has to be. It had different. After Kmart, it went to different places. It went with a Halloween store, and then went to an antiques place, which my brother and I went there one time. It was pretty cool. Good energy there.
Good in this town is Wawa. Barney Loves Books. That's a bookstore. And an antique place. That's it.
Looks like something
Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to go to the venue, but I'm taking y'all with me on this, but I will not be on screen for a moment. It's like 1 moment, please.
I probably hit 310. We have tons of Mexican restaurants. Very few Chinese places. We have a Japanese grill. We have like we have a whole freaking bunch of freaking Waffle Houses. And there's a stores. The funny part is, Dollar General is based almost at every freaking corner. Everywhere I'm like, what the hell? There's this one down there 5 minutes ago. Dollar General, man. My Halloween wants attention today. But yeah. I used to live in Florida around Clearwater. Well, in Clearwater. Okay. Well, yep. McDonald's is like, Dollar General's is like freaking everywhere. Oh, liquor stores too. Liquor stores. It's basically everywhere we go. It's basically. Damn, liquor stores. I don't even drink. I'm just like, I do drink, but it's very seldom. What are you doing, home? Like Halloween is over here, like pet me, love me, give me the attention. Weirdo. You did? Hmm. It's also different. Waffle houses are always different too, depending where you're at. You just want the attention. You know, I can do a YouTube short just because of her. You know that? It's always the people too. It's a long time I went to a Waffle House. Their food, like I said, they can be a little bit better. But it's mostly nostalgic for me anyway. The IHOP, that's my jam. Jamie, strawberry cream crepes. Oh yeah. Strawberry crepes. Oh, I'll say. Now I want to go to Walmart. No, Walmart. Now I want to go to IHOP and get some. I'm making myself hungry now. I just ate. Shame on me. Not really. Uh-huh. IHOP. I've tried like different foods from them, but mostly I get from if I'm eating breakfast strawberry cream crepes. And they change everything around in the IHOP where I live. And it's just like, oh, thank you for the kisses. Um, yeah. IHOP has been has ever since 2020, it has changed drastically. The food is good depending on the day it is. Oh, you're back, Stella? No, are you gonna be a brat again?
Yeah, what's wrong with the fur babies lately? Oh yeah, Rocco has a funny story that he told me the other day. About how like he'll walk around and Rocco's like an animal whisperer. And it's kind of funny. Because when I lived in Philadelphia, this stray cat came up to Rocco and just would like another cat would come along and sit at Rocco's lap. And Steve the cat would crawl up on Rocco's shoulder and sit there like a parrot. Now he has this other cat down in Florida called Scarface that comes up to him. And it's kind of funny. He sent me pictures of Scarface before. Gotta find them. Yeah, that's pictures of little fat Lee Titten. Yeah. More pictures of the cat, more pictures of the cat. Dang, where's the picture of Scarface, Rock?
Oh, Leah's just very into, just like really wants to have attention to it.
I have more pictures of Titten than I do of anything else.
I have cats as my pictures. Yeah.
You know.
But
It's the picture of
Stella is one of my cats who likes me, who deals with me, but also I don't get special treatment with her.
I'm trying to find the one that you text me that Scarface likes belly rubs.
And then I got Mama Cat.
Freaking gnat in my room.
Then I have Stella on this side, then I have Halloween on my lap. Then I have Nala on my table. Then I have Lion on my robe asleep. And then I have Jezebel on this side.
Remember this?
Oh, yeah, the ball moving.
I'll let you drain the battery
Wait
to
for
move
it.
that ball.
That laugh. Remember that? Rock, where's the picture where you told me Scarface likes belly rubs? I can't find it.
Okay. Ow, Halloween.
If y'all want to know what Rocco looks like, he's gonna be like, great. Had to go and show that one. No, that's funny. I found a picture of Hercules when he was alive last year. And this is when Rocco came to visit. Rocco said the cat got in the window of the RV. Yeah, right. And he was just like sitting right there. So, yeah. That was from 1 year ago.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find that picture. Like, Rocco has this little like gray cat named Scarface. Well, it's not his, it belongs to this one lady. But he says he'll be like going up this one street and turn around, and Scarface will be like 3 feet behind him.
Yeah, we have a 5 cat or a 6 cat limit. Some of them were actually trying to get them homes. But the girls are like finicky as hell with people.
Right.
Like I just want like 2 cats. They probably will not just be like, nope, I ain't done with that person that's still on the line.
Right.
Like I said, Stella doesn't like people. She likes me. She deals with me, but she can be a brat some days. But I love her.
Oh, that's like tit, and holy crap, he's a brat some days.
Yeah, I love you.
Cats always know when you're talking about them.
Oh yeah, Niall's giving Nala some treats.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I said, "No, come here, right?" And she decided she know what treats are called because she likes the Temptations treats. I said, "You want a treat?" She starts talking to me and everything else, and she knew I was talking to us. You want some treats? She knew I was opening the bag. You could hear the bag. She heard the bag crumbling. She's like, "Is it?" I was like, "Oh Lord!" So I gave her some. I was handing it out to her with my hand. And she decided, after it was all done, she decided to smell my hand, decided to bite my thumb. I'm like, ow.
Wow.
I was like, Nala. Then after she got done, she's like, nope, I have nothing to do with you now. Oh, brat.
It's how Titten is. You feed him some treats and then he don't want nothing to do with you after you tell him no more.
Well, Nala used to be picky with her cat treats. She wouldn't ever eat the Temptations.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since we gave her the Greenies cat treats to help with the dental and everything else, she fell in love with them, and now she's like all over it. Why, on the other hand, she likes her Temptation. She eats it like it's cat food, which you can do with that kind of.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I have a weird toe. Rocco calls them alien extended hands, but Rock, like, I have two toes that are deformed, and it's the same toe on both feet. And I have to manage the toenails and the skin on it, or it hurts. That's not a good thing.
But she can hear that cat treats, and she's all over it. She can be in the next room or so in the living room, and she can hear.
All you have to do is go like this.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. She can hear it opening, and there she goes. I'm like, what the hell? Because we had to give when she first had them and everything, because she had a paw infection in her paw. So we had to clean that out because we had it wrapping and everything. They told us to wrap it around before she can have surgery and everything else. And we've been putting some silver on it, pelt silver.
Yeah.
And
Alien feet. Yeah. She always called me alien extended hand.
and I'm talking to my brother. But so we had to cleanse it and everything else in order to we had to wash it and everything and put the stuff back on, let it air out. And we started giving her those. And ever since then, she just like cat treat.
She's addicted to cat treats.
Yeah, she is, especially with that. She'll steal it from the other cats. I'm like, dude, you can't.
She just needs to grab her snack and go on back to her corner.
Oh, when we had like a few years ago when we had some cats and we gave them mackerel from the can. Oh my gosh, the cans of mackerel that we get and everything else. There's usually cat treats for them anyway, and they would
mackerel
time. These cats here, except for this one, they don't like it. They don't want it. They're weird. I've never seen a cat who don't like fish. But they don't like
tuna.
Tuna, they won't eat the tuna, but they will drink the juice. My brother's cat would drink the juice.
Oh yeah, sometimes I'll put like the tuna juice over the tuna and just let Titten eat that. I haven't done that in a while. Probably because he's been like bad lately. Had to order him some cat litter. It should be here tomorrow. I can say that's one thing about Amazon. If you can't get out, you just order that cat litter online or the cat food, cat treats. Which, like, I'm still waiting for those cat treats to show up. Oh, well, I got a refund anyway. I asked them, I'm like, well, what do you do after you get your refund? And so many days later, if the cat treats show up, they're like, nobody's gonna know. Like, whatever. Like free cat treats.
What cat litter do you get for chicken?
The fresh stuff.
We get
No, the
the
reason
tidy
he
cats.
gets that,
We get tidy cats.
he doesn't like Tidy Cat. We tried it. He won't step in it.
We got to be careful which cat litter we have because of their paws.
Um,
That's what because Lion loves her cat litter and everything else, and she'll dig into it, and we think that's what caused the infection. So we have to be
Yeah.
really, really careful. Of
we tried using the Arm & Hammer one, right? You know what he's been doing?
what?
He will literally kick cat turds out onto the floor. Like, serious. He's a poop kicker.
Okay, Rob. Rocco.
You accidentally called him Rob.
No, I didn't call him Rob. No, I didn't call him Rob. Almost called him Ross.
Oh.
But Rocco.
Well, then get your coffee, Rocco. I mean, you are on your phone. You can take it with you. Inside of Herbie is a painting that I did, right? And it's his family property in Pennsylvania that his grandmother lived on this property, and his dad, his uncles, and his aunts were all born and raised at that property. And it was so old that it didn't have electricity. And what'd you say? It didn't have plumbing, something like that. And so when his grandmom passed away, unfortunately, the neighbors broke in and stole a cast iron potbelly stove and a china cabinet. Right? People are just assholes. He said when they went to pull back like the walls that were there, underneath that, now they wish they had kept the stuff that was lining the walls. Circus posters. Like Barnum and Bailey circus posters from way back.
Damn.
Movie posters from way, way back. All this stuff was insulation in her house. I'm like, an old newspaper that was like basically historical. They threw it all in the trash because they had no idea. I was like, oh my God, you threw away history. That shit was worth something.
Would it be priceless?
Oh, it would be today, especially like the movie posters and the circus posters. The really old ones.
I mean, wow, that is history.
Yeah. And Rob told me that up in the Appalachian Mountains where his family lives, that's how they would line their walls for insulation. It was good stuff from the 1940s, not the 1980s. You're funny.
That is.
Oh, 1930s. Yes, 1930s, I don't have my glasses on. They're over there. Yeah, because if they had known the value of those from way back then, they definitely would not have gotten rid of them. I was telling him your dad was a mean old coot. Everybody called him crazy. Come to find out he wasn't crazy. He kept telling everyone he had cancer. Poor old guy. He knew he had cancer. That's what he died from.
Mm-mm-mm.
But the
Rocco
doctors
says
were-
you need Rocco says you need glasses, blind woman.
and you need teeth, old man.
My dad was born in 1940s, 1941.
Huh?
My dad was born in 1941.
Oh. Just before World War II. Oh yeah, let's hope we don't go into World War III because the current has pulled some more bullshit. North Korea has been testing and targeting America.
My grandmother was born in the 1900s, I believe. Not the 1900s, 1920s, somewhere in there.
Rocco's mom was really cool. She passed away at the age of 92.
Nice. Yeah, Jessica. My dad would be your grandfather. He would easily be my grandfather too. But I'm a midlife crisis baby. I'm not even kidding. That's a
Rob's old enough.
whole different story that I don't want to go into.
Rob's old enough to be his daughter's grandpa. I mean, he's what now? 56? And she's 14. Yeah, he's old enough to be her grandpa.
Mm,
But oh well.
my brother's 55 and his kids is like 10.
Yeah.
But my brother married in his 40s.
Rob told me something. He's like, no, you can tell him on there tonight. And I'm like, no, because it's embarrassing for you. So I won't tell it.
Rocco, what's embarrassing? You can tell me.
Rocco was married once. She left him for another woman, and that woman dumped her because what was it? Was it because she brought the girls? Some shit like that. Hey, Jonna. I see Jonna's
Hey,
in
Donna.
there.
Hi, ladies. Yeah, you're fine.
Whatever, Jonna. You know we're on.
Yeah. Well, sure. It's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's all that matters.
Right?
Well, yeah. I actually grew up with my nephew, my older nephew, and my older niece. So,
Hmm.
so we're like 6-7 years difference. So
Donna, Rocco has a channel. He's a friend of mine. And he lives down in the Florida Keys.
get off the laptop. You don't need to be on there.
Rocco actually helps his cousin Bob run a kayak shop.
Halloween, she doesn't want you to be up her business, man. You're gonna try to cause a cat fight on me, ain't you? That was me. And luckily that was just water. Okay.
Oh yeah, I hear that the South has been getting really hot.
It's been in the 80s.
Some of my friends that live down by the border in Texas said it's like 104 there.
Mhm.
Oh, in the middle, huh? That's cool.
Stella, don't be a brat.
My
You're
friend
trying
Eddie
to be
Ospina lives
Miss
in Miami.
Alpha. You get who's the alpha here. You want to start that. Oh boy. These cats. You know, Harley, I love you too. You don't really do
One
this.
of my friends works at Love Hate Tattoos, aka Miami Ink. He does some beautiful work. Doesn't he, Rocco? Oh, and Big C's from Mi Familia Tattoos. Rocco and I got to watch him like tattoo this one guy, and absolutely beautiful pocket watch that he tattooed on the guy. Did anybody ever watch New York Ink? What was the guy's name? Was it Chris? No, not Chris Nunez.
Rocco says he did what watch?
What watch?
Who did that watch?
Oh, no. We used to watch New York Ink, and we used to watch Miami Ink. Oh, and New York Ink had Chris Torres. He was a little handsy. You remember that, Rock? You know what's funny? Yeah. Out of Ami James, Chris Garber, Chris Nunez. Oh my gosh, let me think of the other guy. Other than Eddie Ospina. Billy DiCola, which I'm friends with him. I'm the only one that happens to have a picture with Robert from not Miami Ink, from New York Ink. And yeah, the only one with the picture of him. And so sometimes they ask me to like resend them the picture so that they could have that for memory. Because Robert committed suicide.
Hmm.
Supposedly.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
It was kind of odd, and not a way that you would think that a person would be able to off themselves. So that was a little suspicious there. Uh-huh. Rocco did take that picture. He did. And it was so sad to hear when Robert passed away. For being gay, he smelled really good. And he dressed really sharp.
Mhm.
Very polite. I was the only one that went up and asked him if I could have a picture with him. Then another time at a tattoo convention was, Rocco remembers this too, he was with me. We got to meet up with Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster. And after that, let's see, we became friends with Butch. I did a Munsters family portrait for Butch to hang in his house, which he saved his grandma's house. Oh yeah, I remember Enigma. Enigma is this guy that's like, the only reason they call him Enigma is because he has puzzle pieces tattooed all over his body. And he was on an episode of The X-Files. Hey, remember what he did, Rock, when he had you assist him with something on stage for performing? He was like, here, hold this. That was hilarious. Rocco's like, why did you make me do this? Because it was funny. Tattoo on my inner right ankle. What is it, Rock? Do you remember? I did all of Rocco's tattoos when I was still able to tattoo people. I kind of missed that. Yes, the little kitty. When I tattooed Captain America on Rocco's leg, we went to a Five Below, and this was funny. We were looking at something in there because we were debating on getting something. And good thing I looked back before Rocco turned around. An employee was down on the floor looking at his tattoo. Like, oh my God, that's really cool. Yes, I did. Like my friend Morris, he never used to have tattoos. He had me tattoo him one year. Again, when I was able to. I still have my equipment. I just don't have the ink and I don't have the needles for the rest of the stuff. I gave it all up. Because what? You know, too many seizures. You should pick it up. You could have a seizure while tattooing.
Yep, that'd be dangerous.
Well, I had to give it up. My friend Eddie wanted to be like my he wanted me to be his apprentice, but I couldn't because I had to put it down. And I told him I wouldn't be able to my knee. He was a little weird one. He actually left his wife thinking that I would get with him, and I never got with him. I talked to her. She's like, why are you stealing my husband? I'm like, honey, I don't want him. He keeps coming at me. I don't want your husband. Yeah, Sure Thing is your favorite. Fantastic Four thing. I'm sure a lot of people have watched the Fantastic Four cartoons. And
Oh, yeah.
I tattooed thing on his left leg. Let's see. Dr. Doom is on his left shin. The Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, Dr. Doom, and Thing is on his left leg. Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and She-Hulk is on his right leg. Yeah, because I didn't get colored in Rock. I wanted to color in Thing and he wouldn't let me.
Why?
I don't know. I tattooed, what was it? The Incredible Hulk and Dr. Doom in one sitting. It didn't take that long because neither one have a lot of detail to them. Yeah, I remember when we used to take the subway to get to Center City.
No fun with this.
He and I would get on this one train to go to Center City in Philly, right? And, like the little baby kids would be on there and they would stop crying because they were looking at Rocco's tattoos. They're like, huh?
That's funny.
It was funny. And people would be embarrassed, like, don't stare at him. Rocco would be like, no, it's fine. I'm like a walking coloring book. In fact, one kid was acting up on that train one day when it was just me going to run some errands. And the kid spotted the cat on my ankle and was just real quiet looking and like, Mom, look at the kitty. It's kind of funny.
That's funny.
I did most of my tattoos. Well, I did a cover up on one that was a fucked up one. And then okay. I'm gonna like message over what the tattoo looks like on the inner right ankle. You'll see that in a minute. I should send that over to our collab. Anyway, I did that tattoo.
It's cute.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know, can't figure out how I could just sit and tattoo myself. I can sit a certain way and pop my back a certain way and cut off the feeling to my leg. As gross as that sounds.
Yes, it is.
Rocco used to watch me do that. The only one he shouldn't ever turn the music off on was this one. Music, it helps, right, Rock? Oh, he gets complimented on his tattoos all the time. He fell asleep when I did the one on his upper right arm. It's my book is missing with that artwork in it, but it's a customized seahorse that I did for him. And then, like, I have the Alpha Wolf tattoo right here. I put one on Rocco. This is when Obama was in office and one of the wolves killed off. A lot of us were against that. So I did an Alpha Wolf tattoo.
Awesome.
Wolf paw and a handprint connected. So,
Oh, it's cute.
yeah. So Rocco has one in blue and I have mine in red. So besides the blue matches all his other tattoos.
Mhm.
I did a tattoo on him. Which one was it that I did when your friend passed away? Oh, it was the star. He wanted like a ring of stars, like a band, right?
Mhm.
One of those particular stars. And he wanted this done because one of his fishing buddies had got murdered. The guy's neighbor went ballistic one morning and shot him. And the daughter came running out and she got shot in the stomach.
Hmm.
Yes, I did.
Oh wait, look, okay, you're messing. You come over here. You in the worst position.
He
Okay.
has a dragon and a tiger tattooed on his lower left arm. Okay, Jonna.
Okay, Jonna.
See you later.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, the first one I did on him, this is hilarious. Like right here on his upper left arm. There's 2 hearts with a banner, and it has his daughter's, was it their names or initials that I put on there? Yeah, it was their initials. And he was like, ow, this hurts. One of my friends that used to be a roommate, she wanted me to tattoo the top of her foot for her first tattoo, and she kept flinching. Oh my God.
Well, it's gonna hurt.
I told her on your foot is not the best place to get a tattoo for a first one because that's a very bony area. You need to get it on your arm or maybe your leg, but just not your foot or your hand or your neck, your face. These are not places you want to get that, or your back. Right? I'm trying to let that go through. It's because of the word he used.
Yeah, it is.
We got to let that through. That's funny.
It's not me. It's YouTube.
I know. I'm trying to let it show. This is adult content. Anyway, Rocco said the first time he was a pussy.
It was a scaredy cat.
Yeah. And his dad tried to dog on him for getting tattoos. His dad couldn't do it because his dad's World War II hula girl looked like an old lady wearing Depends. He started out with one tattoo and he started going home with a collection of them, and he kept coming back with more and more. And I did a tattoo on him in his parents' basement. Yeah, kind of funny. Right? You remember that time, Rob? And your parents' basement, and I was tattooing you. I was like, damn it, your dad's going to hear this. And then I'll get kicked out. He's like, I'll just tell him off. That was a funny time. His mom had only one tooth. And I would come over and help him. This was before I had moved in with him. Help him with his dad. That his mom had only one tooth, like I said, and we were having raviolis, and she like sat next to me, and I was scooping a ravioli out. She's like, put that on my plate. So I did, and we were laughing about that. Because Sunday, that's her real name, is Sunday. Probably born on a Monday. But she was fun. Then I would make chicken meatloaf. She liked that with mashed potatoes and peas. And then remember that time, Rock, that I made those cinnamon rolls? His dad had already taken his dentures out and sat down at the table with his mom. And he she was like, what's this? And I'm like, I made you some homemade cinnamon rolls. And she's like, ooh. She took one. And his dad took one and went to chew on it. And he was like, hard to chew without teeth. Did the cat sneeze?
No, doing her little whatever thing she does. Halloween wants attention from another cat, and Halloween is a very, very in-your-face type of deal, and Stella does not like that.
Yeah.
She's actually, oh, hey, I love you. No, if you do that, you get claws in the face.
Yeah, right.
Especially what she did to me the other day.
Oh, I see that. Holy crap.
Oh, when I have to have her, when I cut her nails, that's her back claws that did that, not her front claws. She's a brat. But when I have to cut her nails, I have to have a blanket that covers her back claws, and then I have to hold her in a way to get her claws.
I told Rob to clip Titten's claws, and he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah. When you take him to the vet, tell them he needs his claws clipped. He might be a little upset about it, but it's better than having them plucked out.
Well, I don't care for cats clawing. That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's
I hear
animal
it's
right there.
Fingers.
Because they don't understand that their paws are really sensitive, and that's part of their self-defense mechanism is those claws.
Well, when Rob had found Hercules, when Hercules was alive, when he had found Hercules outside one year, and this is when Rob was in a wheelchair, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like really, upset because he couldn't walk or anything at that point in his life. And they found Hercules out back. And when they brought him in, they found out that he had no front claws and he was neutered. I don't think he was actually neutered. You know why? Because there was this cute, fluffy, kind of brownish, gray Mancoon sitting out in the back one day. And Titten got confused and thought it was Hercules because it looked like him, but smaller. And it was so cute. I told Rob, if that cat ever comes back, I want that cat.
Like, you sound like me. My brother already said, because one time I thought Stella got out and everything, but she likes to get out sometimes with me, and sometimes I don't catch her,
I have to chase her all over the place. This time, I thought she got out because we couldn't find her. Where is my Stella? Where is she? She does not come out. Well, I go looking for her ass and everything else. Go and calling Stella, doing the cat calling, doing that because I don't do the kitty thing. I don't always done that. But I go, where is she? Where is she? I came back and looking for her flashlight because she's a black cat outside being in the dark. I go look there. I see another cat calling. Hello, Stella. Where are you? And I came back in. I gotta find Stella. Looking for the flashlight. And I looked at her, there goes Stella. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to get somebody else's cat. And my mother would tell my ass.
Have you ever seen like the short reel on Instagram where there's this TV and it's not on yet, but black cat turns around and all you see is its yellow eyes. And that's funny because it just blended right in.
But I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was ready to take somebody else's cat. I'm like, I'm glad I found you. I told my brother, he's like, yeah, I would have, like, yeah. I like to save stray cats. I like to, feed them and everything. That's always been that way. But it's just like, I don't need more cats. I get enough. I don't need no more. I made one of my neighbor's cats last week. He was really sweet.
After Tit and I don't want no more cats in the house. No more cats. He's like, sure, that's what you say now. I'm like, not unless this is a giant black cat that I like.
I've always been around cats, and I've been around dogs.
I've been around animals most of my life, and
I had hamsters, fish, birds, cats, and dogs. And I had a rabbit.
I had a rabbit. Her name was Babs. We just didn't get Buster, no relation.
I named my rabbit Sunshine. I don't know what happened.
Our neighbor poisoned Babs. She was in her crate, right? And we went to go let her out, and she was dead. Poor Steven, he had picked her up. He was just a little thing. He picked her up and he was holding her. And I'm like, no. I'm like, give me Babs. And so I went inside and I got a shoebox and I put her in the shoebox. And I told Steven, go wash your hands. So he did. He was crying. And I'm like, no, it's okay. So
the boys really know about the dogs being fast because they're big dogs and you can't miss them because they're big. Yeah. But we had two other cats. They didn't somehow we don't understand, but them was just like let's tell the kids that someone wanted them.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But I really want this one to get fixed because she loves babies and she loves having babies. And the last one she had, her last litter she had was not good.
Really?
Only two survived from the litter, but one passed. So we have her son that looks like her.
Oh.
They had deformities. The other ones had deformities. Things that shouldn't be where they shouldn't be at. And I couldn't eat spaghetti for a while.
Is that what it looks like? That's sad.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know I knew she was in labor because I was with and everything else. I said, oh, okay. I said, oh, okay, let me see too. And then all I saw was the other one's like, oh my freaking God. I was like, I was bawling because that was my first time seeing that. I was bawling. I said, Tammy.
Well, did she inbreed with one of her siblings or what?
We don't know.
Because after a while, they'll get deformed
Yeah.
kittens.
That will happen. I know that, but I don't know because a couple of them are not related. But I'm just like, so we're just like,
Yeah,
that's
like
why we have to
we're-
keep the males and the females separated.
yeah.
And luckily, the other cats, just like, heck no. Except for my brother's cat. She loves kittens too. I can put a cat video on Instagram.
Stud out. I told Rob he needs to stud out Titten. People have to pay a stud fee to get some of that for
So
their kids.
I will put a cat video from Instagram with the cats, with kittens meowing, right? I can do these cats that are just like, oh,
Okay, good night, Rocco.
good night, Rocco. Good night. And I would put the, the meowing, the cat kittens and everything, especially the baby ones. None of these cats, because of that one, will not. But Sissy, who's my brother's cat, who never had kittens, ever,
Wow.
she was like looking for them. She was talking to them. Where's the kitten? She would try to go under the blanket to find them.
Oh my goodness.
Because the other ones, she helped Mama Cat with her younger siblings. So like, you just let the kittens just clean them. She was like, I'm like, if I ever foster kittens, I know what cat to go to.
Yeah.
But I'm done with cats. I'm like, I've had some.
Well, I was proud of my oldest boy. I told you he's a Texas State Trooper.
Yeah.
And every 2 weeks he has to go down to the border. And there was an illegal that made it across the border in a pickup truck and had a bunch of kittens in the truck, and he was just throwing them out his window as he was driving. Only one kitten survived, and my son took that one home. It's still alive.
Babies.
Yeah. People are just fucking cruel.
I'm really nitpicky with my cats. Like, I do need to get them homes and everything, but I'm quite protective of them. And I've been around since they were eating babies. So I've seen them
Yeah.
being born. Especially the girls, except for that one, the Sissy, and the rest of that one. But the other ones like Halloween, Lion, Nala, Stella, and Spunky. I don't want,
Yeah.
especially with Halloween and Stella, since they're black cats.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, no.
Like in most states, you can't adopt a black cat around Halloween.
Here in Georgia, they're not allowed to.
Yeah, can't do that up here either.
I was like, because a lot of people think black cats are bad, so they're gonna do what. I'm like, and I'm just like I said, I'm nitpicking with people. If I don't trust them, they're not taking my cats.
Exactly. And if a cat doesn't feel comfortable with the person, they'll attack them anyway.
Yeah. And like I said, my girls, they know who the alpha is, and they know who I am, and they're very, like, no matter
They
what
will mind your mama or get a whooping.
They know, that's why they're always here. Like, Halloween's right here, Mama Cat's right here. This is up here. They're always near me. If I'm out and about in the room, out of the room, they're with me. If I'm in a different room, they're with me. If I'm in my room all day, they're right here all day.
I believe it. That's like,
I know, like, I spent money on these cats, especially with Lion. And so if somebody wants Lion, they better pay me $200 or $300 for that cat. But that cat ain't free. That was her paw. That cat ain't free, especially with her paw, because I thought I had to pay more than $2,000 to get her surgery done for her paw.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, nope. And we got her paw fixed, took her to the vet. Nope. I got a phone call from from work, from there, was at work, he says, Miss Roberts, I don't think Maya needs her paw to have surgery because it looks like it's all healing nice.
You ever wear a bra too long and then once you take it off, you get itchy?
No, I get
Ugh.
sore. I know that's a little bit TMI. I get sore. My chest is not that big.
I'm a D cup.
I'm an A. With a big tushy.
Trust me, you don't have nothing to be jealous of with D cups because that shit hurts the back.
My niece has D cups. She's double D's. She's bigger.
I used to be a 46 double D, and I was all like, oh
I
dear.
think my sisters and my brother's mom was like an F or a G.
Look like a what?
An F or a G.
Uh,
She was big too.
Yeah.
My brother has a tattoo that his mom had on her breast because she had breast cancer
oh,
and
thing.
it went to her bones, and of course that's how she passed. But he has a tattoo of the tiger and a butterfly.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Rob's mom had breast cancer, and she survived for a while. I can't get those gel nails to stay on. I think it's my medicine.
Well, Christine said it could be your medicine.
Yeah. So it's like I swap back and forth between gel and
About a month or so.
press-on. Huh?
So I think if I do my nails again, they'll probably last longer than they should.
Yeah. I still never got the rest of my shit from Izzy. Don't ever shop from Mama B Creations. She's a con artist. She ripped me off for $280. But my friend Janelle, like I showed you, because aren't those glasses cute? I have to
They
show
are
that
cute.
again.
I
So
like
like
those.
Jessica, yeah, so Jessica can see. Because my friend Janelle, she had a shop called Janelle's Glam Boutique, but now she's going to be doing these. Aren't those adorable?
I think they are adorable.
And she's got all sorts of different ones. And I just think the little cows are just as cute as can be. The fish. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. Oh, campfire cocktail. I see. That's what this one is. It's up in the corner over here. This one that says campfire cocktail. I think those are adorable. Right, Jessica? Now, when I get a couple of those next month, I told her I will promote her stuff per usual. The Planty Life with Janelle is her channel. And I told her that I will send her some of my custom artwork in case anybody would like some custom artwork like that on their glasses and stuff. Because, every day should be Halloween. I love Halloween. That's just me. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. She and I used to collab for YouTube, and we always had fun.
In high school, you find good friends, and then half the time,
I didn't have
you just
friends.
realize what the fuck you were thinking.
I didn't have friends. Except for maybe
I was thinking of rice bucket. I have one. I have a friend. She's something.
Yeah. I think I only had like
Her
2.
husband has a shirt. Kids are safer at drag shows than at church.
Hmm.
And I'm over here thinking, leave kids alone. No, I'm sorry. Kids are more safer than at church. I'm sorry. There's messed up people.
Some people are just
Especially what's
weird
going
and
on with
crazy.
Adam McIntyre with Colleen Ballinger. That tells me something.
I don't know who that person is. Adam
Colleen Ballinger
McIntyre?
does Miranda Sings that she does. And Adam McIntyre 2 years ago was in a fan club and a fan because he was a teenager and they had a group chat and a group thing.
Oh,
And what things he said came out to be true.
which was
A lot
what?
of things. And didn't, because they try to say, oh, he's just looking for attention and everything else because he's a teenager and he's a teenage boy. Colleen Ballinger is guys like this and blah, blah, blah. Comes to find out all this stuff is true. And that's why when Christina and I were talking about that, Jessica, and everything, and talking about narcissists and that's one of the things I just
Mm.
There's no reasons why I shut off the camera, says that Wednesday was one of the best days of anything. But I was just like, all of this stuff, this is why, and there's
Rob?
another YouTube content creator called Cody Rants. She
Yeah.
was part of it too. A 29 or a 30-year-old woman or a 35-year-old woman should not be talking to teenagers
Yeah.
in a group chat. I am sorry. I find that really
Creepy.
yeah. Just like that dude on TikTok that has a Patreon. Look, if you want somebody to talk to, you can come to me and talk to me on Patreon.
Your parents have lied to you. You come to me. If they don't want you, you're my family.
That's
Like,
freaking
what the hell
creepy.
kind of creepy Jeffrey Marsh?
He's creepy. No
He
child
is
should go to a grown man or talk to a grown man about any of that. And
He's an actor.
a woman.
He's an actor.
An actress, whatever, who the hell her thing is talking to a group of teenagers. And
Right.
another person who's in the same group chat and having fan fiction about the naughty shit, the teenagers.
Right.
No. I find that disgusting.
Jeffrey Marsh and Dylan Mulvaney are both paid actors. And they're both disgusting.
I think I'm sorry, Jeffrey. I don't really care for Dylan, but I'd rather trust Dylan than Jeffrey Marshall's kids right now.
They're besties, don't you know that? They actually went to school together and they grew up together.
Yeah. That's why when I see that damn, that's funny. That's why I see that t-shirt.
I mean, I have some friends that are gay, but you know what they don't condone? They don't condone that shit that Jeffrey Marsh and Dylan Mulvaney does.
Exactly.
That's something they don't do. Have you ever watched Curly Boy Chuck? He's gay. And he's against Dylan Mulvaney and Jeffrey Marsh. And like, I don't mind drag shows because sometimes they can be funny.
Yeah, but they're not
But
today with kids.
not in front of children shaking your.
What's so bad on people that I know who are gay and who are in drugs or does drag and everything? They don't want kids there.
Thank you.
They do not want kids there. I have people who says, leave the kids alone.
Like Dustin Daly, that's who I watched with Adam McIntyre and his fiance Nick.
I watched
I love them
Dustin.
too. I love them too. He says, leave the kids alone. Leave children alone. They should not
Right.
know.
But you
This
know
is
what
what
though?
Zach
I don't know why Dustin doesn't like Rich. Dustin does not like Rich Lux. Rich and I are still friends. I don't understand it. Like something happened to where he don't like Rich no more. But they're still friends with Jen Gerard.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Jen. She's pretty cool. Like I had to cancel my vacation plans to Texas this year. I was supposed to go like meet up with Rich, and then I was going to ask Jen if she wanted to meet up. Because she's awesome to talk to. She popped up on my Instagram one day and just started chatting, and I'm like, oh, hi. Which is kind of funny, just random. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, why are you sorry? I'm like, it's okay. I ain't mad about it.
But I just find it really kind of creepy when adults supposed to watch their children.
Right.
No. There's a lot of people that know, especially gay and who does drags, does not want children
Exactly.
because it's not appropriate. It's
No,
like,
it's not.
it's not appropriate. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. No, leave the kids alone. No, teenagers, no, leave the kids. I don't care what anybody says. When I see that, what my friend from high school did, I'm like, y'all are freaking whatever. They're not. I'd rather. Okay, homie. I just like, yeah, no. Most of the time I said, what the hell am I? Okay, that's funny. Halloween leaves, but still comes back. Weirdos. But I'm just like, yeah, no. Like, I'm like, that's like,
Right.
I have no problem. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I love it. I love, my brother's, my brother is like, Alex, sometimes it's like, dude, and he has friends who are gay.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He talks about some stuff. It's
Yeah,
like,
like
he says, no, look here. When you have kids, you understand.
Like to me, people are just people. I don't care about their sexual orientation. I don't care what nationality they are. It's not a race because we're a human race.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you know what I meant to tell you? When I was taking that survey thing for like YouTube, for like the qualifications for the new thing. One of the things in there was, what do you identify as?
Yeah, they do that.
And the reason I didn't qualify is this. They said I was boring and I did not identify as what they wanted.
I did the survey and I said, you're not qualified.
Just because I identify as my gender.
Well, it was just seeing what you everything else, but I just.
Because I'm a born female. I gave birth from my couchoir to 4 babies. I don't qualify.
It's just a survey. It's not giving you.
That is sexual discrimination.
Well, you got different surveys that do. Well, surveys and what YouTube was doing to see them, but I don't understand. I'm thinking it was just something else than the YouTube thing.
But to me, it's sexual discrimination because they decide to discriminate against people that identify as the gender they were born as. Instead of this stupid shit, like, what the fuck? Binary is a code. So if you're non-binary, you're not a code. It's like, fucking crazy. I might as well have put down other. I identify as a human species. What would they have done then? Oh, you still don't qualify because you're human. What do you expect me to be? A cornflake floating on the back of a turtle's ass?
Ooh. Excuse me.
It's all right. I'm trying to put like my nails on while I'm doing like my nails on this hand, while I have these nails like this on this hand. Rob calls these crazy Latina nails. Don't you, Rob? Rob, I'm putting nails on. Oh, I heard him from afar. Like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Using paid music. See, why should we have to pay for music? Like one time they tried to strike me because when I had a laptop and it had music on it to be able to incorporate into my videos, I had to start putting in my description box that is music that is from my editing program. And they had to leave it alone. Their music
You do have to put the credits in because a lot of people do use a lot of music, and that's why I've always put mine as because I use the YouTube music, except for the shorts. The shorts you can use it in basically what you have, what they set you up with, not set you up with, but the things you can pick out from the YouTube thing. But on the YouTube editing thing, what I've done, I go to the audio library and I download their music.
I can never find that.
I can show you.
I wish you would. That would be fabulous.
You can go, okay. If you have your laptop, it will work. Or go to, what should I call it?
Is this something that I would have to download?
Not really.
Okay, let me see something.
You can, I can just have y'all, if you're doing like a laptop or anything you can put on your tablet that can turn into a laptop, you can do that.
And a phone. That's all I got.
Okay.
So what do I just go into YouTube?
You go YouTube Studio.
I'm in the studio on my one tablet.
And then what does the site look like? Because on my side, on my laptop, it has dashboard, content, analytics,
dashboard, contact, analytics, and comments, and then earn. That's what's on mine.
I have subtitles, copyright, earn, and customization in audio library.
See, I don't have that on mine.
Yeah, if you're on your phone, you can set the browser to desktop site. Yes.
I suppose I could do that with this because technically this tablet is also a phone.
Yes.
Let's see. What do I do? Go into settings?
It should be into settings and whatever. Yeah, and go to. Hang on, let me go on my phone. Not on my laptop, Alex. I use Chrome. That's the only.
This is Chrome.
Okay.
Creator
Yeah, go to
demographic,
your-
currency, comment notifications, studio app, and notifications. That's all that's on mine.
Hang on, I can't see. Hang on. Yeah, that's the on the phone. On the,
Yeah, that's my tablet. So hold on a minute. Let me grab my phone. Ooh, I gotta plug in this
because
tablet.
you can go into your search engine, put that as a desktop site.
Hold on a minute. Shit, I forgot this is up here. I thought
Because
Bob was
you
coming.
can do this. You can do this too with your videos.
Okay, hold on. Let me plug in real quick.
You can do YouTube.
Okay, so let me get my phone.
Because I use Power Director for my editing.
Oh, yeah, I used to use that. But now I use VidTrim. So let's see. Go into my studio. And so it's the same thing.
No, you have to go on your internet thing. Your like Google Chrome or DuckDuckGo.
I'm on the internet with this.
Your browser.
Oh,
Your
you mean the browser on this?
Yes. That's what we're both in.
You
The
said
browser.
YouTube Studio.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, that's which is also called on the browser too.
Focus on my finger.
You put YouTube.com and put that as, and you will have 3 dots or somewhere into your.
Okay, do what now?
Okay, you on your browser?
Yeah.
Put YouTube.com. Type it out because this is what it will look like.
Huh?
Yeah. I just got myself out, Alex. This was what my YouTube thing on my Google Chrome.
Okay, hold on. YouTube. Okay, now I have this.
Okay. Because your browser has 3 dots at the corner right here.
Right here.
Hang on.
Wait, I'm on that.
Get onto the web page on YouTube. The YouTube page on the browser.
I asked you that.
Oh,
You said go into Google. This is
I did say Google. Go on Google, put YouTube.com
Google.
into your browser, and like you do that if you're looking for what something else.
Look,
I get out in your. You're making it so.
Maybe it's because I have my screen dark on purpose for my.
My thing is dark. And go to put you in the. Then go to YouTube. Click on YouTube.com into the. You will see
Okay,
3.
go straight to the app that I have.
Do you see 3 dots right here next to like right here at the top? This says YouTube.com.
No,
You're in the app.
because it took me directly to the app.
What? Mine doesn't do that.
Well, mine does.
Mine doesn't.
Hold on. Okay, now when I'm right here back in this,
Okay.
in the search, and there's 3 dots right here.
Okay, and search. Let me see.
I go into that, this pops up. Maybe it's because we have different phones.
Okay.
Could be.
For mine, you go to on my browser, it goes to the YouTube page as normal as you would on the laptop.
Hmm.
And then
Oh.
all cell phones should have this on the Google Chrome thing. I don't know why yours doesn't, but at the end, no matter what page you're on, because it goes on the phone mobile thing, no matter what. On the mobile desktop thing, at the corner right here, and you can't really see it because I have this all so out.
Hold on, let me put that on desktop. I just
There
put
you
that
go.
on desktop.
Then go to the YouTube page on the desktop thing.
I am on that.
Okay.
You mean to like click the thing here and go in?
Yeah.
Like, girl, I only got 2 fingers that don't have nails, and that's what I'm working with.
Okay.
I'm working this as good as possible. Anyway,
I know. You're fine.
so what? Just go in here,
Yes, you go
right?
in. Yep. There you go.
And you know what it did? It took me to the app.
Okay, let me see your phone again. So I cannot see it. Okay, go there again.
So go here again, right?
Because my page, mine's not on dock mode.
And it takes me to the app,
Let me see.
even though I'm on desktop.
Yeah. I'm gonna put mine on.
You know what though? I'm gonna go into give me a minute. Use your clip.
That's just weird because at the top,
What
at
is
the
the
very top,
library?
it
That's
says,
some shit for me.
mine it shows. Hang on. Nope, I can't. Wish I can zoom in. Because on mine it says it has the home button at the top for the Google Chrome, then a web page.
You know what though? I don't use Google Chrome for everything. I use DuckDuckGo,
Okay, let me see.
which is a more secured search engine than Google. So in case nobody knows that, DuckDuckGo is a real service and it helps
Okay,
with,
I'm just gonna go to the phone. I'm gonna put that on my phone.
okay. Go into settings. I'm just going to go into settings. If you go into settings, what would you look for?
If you're going to settings, it depends on it has to go on the web page. Let me go back to it.
General?
Of course, my home button is Cricket Wireless. That's where my cell phone is. Let's go to. You know what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got an idea. Okay, that's my plan, Alex. Okay, so going on Google.com, it will have like, let's do Google.com here. And you will have 3 dots. See, my thing is now on night mode.
I'm back in Chrome.
Okay. Okay, you see those 3 dots at the, okay, I see it.
Right here?
Yes. Okay. You want to go down? Wait, hang on, let's see. Let me see again. Go down, it's going to say. That's all you have on your phone. Hang on.
I'm sorry. My big ass Latina nails are in the way.
Okay, you see the desktop site?
I did see that.
Okay.
And that's what I'm on.
That's
what,
weird because that's what the YouTube.com should work. Because I find that unless you have it, okay.
Okay, I think I know what the problem is because I don't have the Google that automatically goes into the
Yes,
app.
now?
Yeah. If you have it on the desktop site on YouTube.com on the browser, it will give the whole thing like a desktop browser would.
And that's what I'm in.
Okay.
So what do I go into?
YouTube.com. But I don't.
That's what,
I know. I think the problem is I don't have it mine go automatically into the app. Yours
Oh,
probably goes automatically to
and
the app.
we have different kinds of phones, so different phones will do different things.
Yes, it would, but also you have to let it allow it. Because most phones, they give you permission to allow that.
True.
And I don't have mine allowed.
Oh, okay.
You can change that into the settings of the phone.
Let's see. At the top of mine, it says videos, news, something, mobile, account opening, audio, images, and home. Hold on. So go over here.
Let me go
Now it still takes me back to the freaking thing.
app.
Whatever, I'll
Where
figure
is-
it out sometime. And if I can't do it on that, I'll just do it on this tablet later on.
Okay. Then on that one, you just go to YouTube Studio. And mine will probably go automatically there. Without me giving it permission to do that
Uh-huh.
on the phone part. But on that, if you have it on the tablet, have it on the desktop, without the app of the YouTube Studio app, it should automatically take you to the YouTube on the computer area. Because the phone and the devices are totally different. And how they
Yep.
set up the pages are totally different.
Yes, that's true.
So what they would on my desktop,
Uh-huh.
let me add it to stream so you can see. On the desktop, on mine, you have dashboard, you have content, analytics, comments, subtitles.
You know what though? That's like going in on this tablet that I'm on here, and it comes up with that screen for my studio. Unlike using YouTube Studio in this for Chrome, in my Amazon, it comes up like that. So Chrome and regular Amazon, two different species of fish in the sea. So if I go in here to my account,
The copyright, customization, and audio library.
hold on. I'm looking.
That what my regular homepage will look like.
Yeah.
That's what
Like
yours
I said,
looks like.
since this tablet is basically a phone and this tablet is not, it's completely different. And if you notice, I haven't been kicked off tonight because I'm on here instead of cell. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
So I think from now on, like we used to do on here, like I will keep this, the tab for Instagram up in here like I used to have. And we never had any problems then, like we do when I'm on the other one.
Yeah. And underneath it comes customization after you get to the page and everything else. You go on
Yeah.
and all of it, and under there's called audio library. And that you have like sound effects and music. And all you have to do is just press whatever song that you want. Just play audio
Yeah.
track, and then you can download it.
Oh, okay.
And you can download it.
We'll do that.
And all I put on there for music is YouTube's royalty free music, and they can't say nothing.
Okay. I'll try that, definitely.
At least At least we got that done.
I opened up the Chrome, and it's different with my devices because I have DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo, I made sure actually keeps people from getting in through in certain search engines.
Mhm.
Like somebody went to Rob's Facebook and hacked in, tagged his name on a post that was rather skanky, and I got notification, so I notified him, and he switched his password immediately.
That's what happened to my brother-in-law.
Yeah. I mean, because somebody put his name as a like on a skanky ass picture, and since he has a company that combats human trafficking, yeah, that would tarnish him forever.
You're about to knock over my stuff. You want to get mad at me? Why are you getting mad at me? Down here moving my stuff.
I am so proud of myself. I was able to put these on with these on. You know how hard that is?
Mm-hmm.
Now I just have to choose a color to paint them.
Hello. You're not helping when I need to get. You're here all freaking up in my business, and you're here trying to be this control freak with my stuff. And I can't have you do that. I can't have this. You own the stuff that I got to use, and you want to get mad at me because I'm using the stuff that you wanted. Weird ass cat. Come on.
I told Chitten the same thing, that he's a weird ass.
I'll call my cats all weird asses.
Rob's like, don't call him that. I'm like, because he's a weird ass. Isn't it true?
Yes.
Our little fur babies are weird asses.
Right now, Stella thinks she's in this control.
So why wasn't Christine able to make it?
Because she had to watch her grandchildren.
Oh, okay, nothing wrong with that. Spend time with the grandbabies.
Oh, yeah.
That's always good. I've only seen one of my grandbabies once. That was it. Did you watch my video earlier explaining filters?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What'd you think?
Interesting.
Well, too many people are using filters for their videos and pictures to make it look like the world's on fire. I mean, quite frankly, I made it look like the farm field was on fire on one part. Okay, so this is what I do with the crazy long nail, is I have the nail clipper. And then I just cut it, but I'm going to leave them like this for tonight. No, I probably won't. Do you know how hard it would be to function in this? I mean, look, it's good with my tan. But I don't. Who can function with these? Like, serious.
Not I.
How do you wipe your ass with these? How did they do that?
Use a whole bunch of toilet paper and you do it.
Probably that's why they're like. I'm like, how do you put your bra on? Wait, no, that's why they always wear sports bras. So all they have to do is pull it on. Just clothes that you can pull on, no
I
buttons.
was wearing nails, you know, for a
Zipper.
month or so.
Huh?
I was wearing my nails for a month to see how I can deal with it. I was like, how the effing hell can people put clothes on with nails?
How the hell do
The
you
nails
put
were even
bra on
short for
this
me.
shit?
Even
Right.
the nails were short.
And then they're shaped funny.
See, I still have nails.
That's what I was doing. I like the kiss nails
I do too. See?
because instead of gluing them on right away, I can always paint them. Yep.
And that's what I did.
So you got the long ones too, and you just clip them back.
Yep. I actually file them more than I clip them and I file them.
Yeah. I usually clip them and then I shape. Yeah. I clip mine and then shape them.
That's what I
But
do.
when it comes down to these ones, I like to do a stiletto nail. And when I do stiletto nails, Tit knows to behave. Like, I ain't fucking with mom. She got her stiletto nail.
But these are
One
big.
time he went to get me.
I did
One
really.
time he went to get me really bad, and I had the stiletto nails on, and I didn't realize how sharp they were. And I just lightly grazed him with it. And he was like, he gave me this look like, huh? Like, huh? What? You're no.
I did the basic colors more than anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're pretty though.
I like colors. All I use.
You
And I
know
use
me,
a
I'm a
dark,
basic hollow taco bitch. Because I love me some hollow taco.
dark blue.
I thought that was
What's the
black.
difference is me messing around. But
Like, how am I going to cook bacon with these tomorrow?
I don't know.
You know what I do is I put the
I did
food grade.
nude, like these nude colors.
The longest I can have my nails is about that long, and that's it.
Mine has to be really, really tiny. Like you can only see like a little bit of it. That's just me.
That's what I had with the gel, but
Like brand new nails, so I don't wear them.
yeah.
So I just like, yeah, I just go smaller as I can and then get used to them. And I stopped doing them.
No.
I
And
have
then what I
people.
do, I take a good size nail clipper.
I can size my nails pretty good.
If I can do this right while on here. And just clip it one direction. Oh, this takes a little bit. Anyway, like clip that one down. Gosh dang. Okay, there we go. And then I'll shape it. There we go. But yeah, that's basically what I do. The cat fears me when I have stiletto nails. But it's about time I wear them again. I actually like a stiletto nail better with my hands than a square. A square is a classic nail.
I love squares. I think they're pretty.
But I do like me a stiletto. It's the only stilettos I will wear. This turned into nail cutting, but oh well.
On Friday, man. Well, now it's Saturday.
Yeah. Besides, when I have them on, I usually shape them before I paint them anyway. Best thing to do, right?
Yeah, these are
Here's the sharpest one.
quite different.
Yeah, poor Rob. He ain't feeling well at all.
What's going on?
He has to take his shot too. He started having chest pains yesterday. I mean, I feel bad for him because his heart won't stop growing.
I think these are pretty good photos. I wish I could do these nails. Oh, I might do nails again. I don't know yet. Oh, my knee hurts.
You don't have to do nails. I just decided to do nails because, like, my other
No,
ones
for
are
wear them.
scratchy. There we go. That's a full set of like cat scratcher. And then I just
Love the
sharpen
bed
it.
bead.
I mean, I don't care. I wear press-on nails sometimes because I know if they get dirty, I can just change them. And then I like to wear the food grade gloves most of the time when I'm cooking. So that also helps to keep them clean. And with stiletto nails as sharp as these ones, the only thing in the bathroom you got to worry about is not poking yourself in the ass.
Love
Which
the
is
belly. I am rubbing the kitty's belly, and
Mhm.
she's like getting all mad at me.
She's getting all mad at you for belly rubs.
Yeah, she doesn't like a belly rub.
That's weird.
She doesn't mind being her head petted, but her belly, not so much.
She had kitties.
No, this is Stella.
Uh,
Mama cat doesn't mind them. But Stella, she's just weird.
doesn't mind because she's had kitties, and you know, once they've had the kitties, it's more like they would like to have their belly rubbed because their muscles are still slightly stretched from having babies.
Ooh.
Even though
Loads
cats are
of
very active. There we go.
Yeah, Stella doesn't. She's a weird one. All I can say. Like I'm her human, but I don't get special treatment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like she gets people, you know, she likes my brother-in-law. She likes my brother. Yesterday, my brother comes home and everything else. He's kind of chilling out on Wednesdays, whatever thing. But we go and she comes in and one of her friends came by to check on the car. And so she goes in, she sees my brother, starts talking to him, rubs on his legs, and he leaves, and he leaves, and she leaves. I'm like, I thought you were just coming here just for me. No. When she was a kid, she loved my brother, so
Oh.
she'll eat donuts. She'll eat pizza.
She eats donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
She is a bread eater.
That is hilarious. I've never heard of a cat eating donuts.
Like Sissy, who is my brother's cat, she loves bacon. She loves pork. One time I was making bacon, and she smelled that. She was like all over. I said, "You know this is your dad's, right?" And she went down there and waited for my brother to give her some. She loves her pork. She likes bacon, but I said, "Okay, y'all cats are weird when it comes."
If I have a Wawa salad, this is hilarious too. If I have a Wawa salad, Titten will come up to me and he will sit until I give him a piece of turkey off my salad. He sits there and he's all, like, you gonna give me a bite? It's weird because, you know, like, he'll wait for me to give him a piece of carrot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give that to him. And then he wants a piece of the cucumber. He's funny that way. Sometimes he'll eat broccoli. You know what I wish they'd put back for their salads is the option to have Brussels sprouts on it. I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Not everybody loves them, but you got to know how to cook that cabbage right.
Ew. But my sister's cat named B-Bat, his real name was Brown Bat because he was a brown cat with golden eyes. He was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
And he will smell the cucumbers from another room. Just goes on like, what's a cucumber? I had a cat named Courage. She loves cucumbers, but her favorite thing was watermelon.
Big Courage the cat.
It was just like Courage just loved cucumber and watermelon. And she would take the whole piece of whole melon and just starts throwing at everybody like, this is mine. Like, what the hell?
Growled at me tonight. Like the audacity of him to growl at me. Rob was like, no, I think he's snoring. And the cat was looking at him, and I'm like, he's not asleep. He's been a little turd biscuit lately. I can't get it to clip these. I get it to clip these just fine. I don't want to clip these though. It's weird.
Yeah, my cat was weird when he was a kid.
Gosh dang, I'm trying to figure out why won't this clip these? It clipped these, it won't clip these. Like, this is messed up. I might have to wear my other ones. Sorry, y'all got a picture up my nose. I keep a couple of other pairs of clippers in here. Because why not? In case one pair don't want to do the dang job. I love watermelon.
I love it. Put some salt on that watermelon.
Well, shit, that don't cut it either. This is messed up.
Oh, wait, Stella doesn't want to be near you.
Well, you know what it is, though? I'm using my left hand to clip for my right.
Yep.
Sometimes I get a little scared to do that because it gets a little close to my finger.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to lose a chunk of my finger. Also, it's after midnight. We're both tired. Did you want to call it a night?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night because I gotta wake up in the morning. I'm gonna feed
Oh.
my brother's breakfast and I gotta cook his lunch.
I'm cooking bacon, eggs, and hash browns for breakfast
I'm making
with coffee.
cheesy scrambled eggs and some sausage kielbasa from my brother.
Mm,
Since he's on a
Kielbasa.
meat diet thing.
Sometimes what I like to do is I'll get sausage, just, like ground sausage, and I'll like cook that up. And then some onion, tomatoes, and some spinach and cheese
Ooh.
in with that. And make like one giant ass omelet, and we split it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have hash browns at the side. Oh, we're gonna make Jessica hungry.
Oh yeah. He's like we made Christine hungry last week. We're gonna get Jessica.
You know what I should try to do with the gluten-free flour?
What?
I love to make bagels. I haven't made homemade bagels in years, and I love making those. Like the cinnamon raisin bagel, the onion bagel, the plain bagel, the cheesy bagel.
Talking about food too much, you know, right? We're doing about junk food.
And then fry bread, of course. Gotta have fry bread.
Oh yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, like there's a plethora of things that I can't wait to make with that. Like, ooh, my homemade pumpkin cinnamon rolls, which I triple rise those, right? So the initial rise of the dough, then punch it, knead it around, and then set that under a tea towel, let it rise again. And then roll it out, do what it has to do, right? Make the cinnamon roll portion, cut them, sit them up, and let that dough rise for the third time. And that is so fluffy that when it's in your mouth, it just like basically melts, and it's very tasty. Yes, that's good too. Like I'm going to take some corn tortillas and you cut them in fours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And use extra virgin olive oil. Don't use any other kind of oil. And you have to use a skillet. Do not use a pot. You can burn yourself bad. And you just start cooking them in there until they're nice and crispy on both sides. Put them aside, let that drain, add whatever seasoning. And you have homemade corn chips. Basically, I learned that with my first knee surgery that was a fuck up. My ex-husband left me laying hungry. And one day I was watching Martha Stewart and she was making homemade corn chips out of tortillas. She cut them in fours, put them in that oil, let them brown up on both sides. My then father-in-law, he walked in when I was doing that and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, your son left me with no food to eat and this was the only thing in the house. And so I need to eat something now, don't I?" And he's like, "You don't have nothing to eat?" I'm like, "No, he left me to starve. And while he comes home with a bag of food in his hand that he ate." It's like, well, I didn't know that was going on. Man, did he ever rip him a new one. He is like, "Well, then I'll come over every day with some Dairy Queen or Church's chicken for you." Like, you don't got to do that. He did it anyway.
Oh, I'm half asleep at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'm gonna go. Good
I'm
night,
gonna get a
Jessica.
soda.
Yeah. Good night, Jessica. You're probably tired too. And I don't blame you.
Yeah, I gotta go live on Sunday. Yeah.
on Sunday?
Yeah, I'll probably do it in the afternoon.
Okay. I filmed something weird last night, right? And that's going to go up for a Supernatural Saturday. What's in the sky? Supernatural Saturday. What's in the sky?
Okay.
And the thumbnail is going to be that object with the enhanced image. All I did was blow up the image so that people can see, like, what the fuck? There was no sound. But there's something very interesting in it. I'm not going to spoil nothing. There's a few things very, very interesting in that video that you might be like, what the? Huh? So I'm going to tell you. Anyway, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep. Good night, everybody out there. Time to go to sleep. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful night or day, wherever you are, or wherever you're watching. I love you. God bless. Bye.